Ladies and gentlemen, this particular content that I'm gonna talk about, it brings a lot of happiness to me. It's bittersweet because this person is no longer around. Her life was cut too short. But today makes it 30 years, guys. 30 years since the release of Selena's Amor Prohibido album. It's my favorite Selena album. It's her best album. This was her last album before her untimely death. And boy oh boy, it's just everything. I mean, I like the album cover. I like the font. I like the color font as well. I feel like the album cover is simple and it's a beauty. I mean, Selena was such a beautiful artist and a beautiful lady. So I like the album cover. This album was almost close to perfection, to be honest with you. This album has tremendous lyrics, outstanding production. We're talking about hit singles like Bidi Bidi Bum Bum, Amor Prohibido, which is my favorite song from the album, No Me Queda Más, El Chico del Apartamento 512, Si Una Vez, another one of my favorites. But you also have some underrated songs in this album, such as Cobarde and Fotos y Recuerdos. Fotos y Recuerdos. I love the production in that song. I feel that that song is underrated. This album, you have many different themes, such as rough breakups, infidelity. You have a few love songs in this album, but it's mostly about infidelity, the struggles of a relationship, breakups. So, and we gotta give a shout out to her brother AB Quintanilla and her and the rest of her team that helped her write this album, produce this album. This album is flat out phenomenal. And if you follow this channel, you would notice that on Fridays I try to put out content that is only about music. I try to do it like this: Monday sports, Wednesdays movies, and then Fridays music. Although not every Friday I put out music content because I just can't figure out what to talk about. And sometimes I do move things around. Sometimes I do put out things on a Tuesday, on a Thursday, etc. Depending what I find out on the news, it gives me something to talk about and share with you guys. But then recently I did some research. I'm like, what albums, came out in March, or what albums is turning 20, 25, or 30 years old? And for some reason I came across Selena's Amor Prohibido album, and when I learned that today makes it, that March 22nd, 1994 makes it 30 years, I said, oh, I gotta talk about this one because this is my favorite Selena album. And I've known about this album for so many years. So what a phenomenal album this is. From 1 through 5, this album to me is a 4.7. From 1 through 10, I'll probably go with a 9.3 or a 9.4. And I was listening to this album yesterday, so make sure I write some notes down. But oof. I mean, I've seen the movie. I've seen the Selena movie. I've seen the series on Netflix. But the inspiration behind No Me Queda Más was like, whoa. Because it had to do with, and I'm forgetting his name already, the guy who wrote the song. It got inspired because of his feelings that he had for Selena's sister, Suzette. I'm forgetting his name, but when I learned about that on the series of Selena, And then when I did research about it, I was like, wow, that must have been, oof, he put his heart and soul into that. So, but yes, Amor Prohibido, great album, and God rest Selena and her soul. She was 22 when this album came out. She was 22. She was 23 when she passed away, and her death anniversary is coming up. It's gonna be 29 years since she passed, which happened on March 31st of 95. But I can't even imagine, being gone at that age. But her, you know, it's just amazing how at the age of 23 she made a huge impact on so many lives, and her music still continues. I feel like that her music grew bigger and bigger after she passed away, which usually it tends to happen with many artists. But flat out amazing artist. I wish we could have seen more of her work for years to come, but we can only appreciate the work that she put in before she passed away. So, Amor Prohibido, phenomenal album. I love it. Well, guys, I hope you enjoy this video. Please hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to go to mikesproduct.shop and check out my latest featured products there. Like I always say, I have designed coffee mugs, t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, etc. So check it out, mikesproduct.shop. Thank you once again. Enjoy the rest of the day. It's Friday, so have a great weekend. Stay safe, and may God bless you all.